Welcome to Rapid Reads Club. Today we are going to read the most interesting book, A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Life is not always easy. Sometimes it feels unfair, painful, and even meaningless. But even in the deepest suffering, there is something powerful that keeps a person alive, and that is meaning. The book Man's Search for Meaning is written by Viktor Frankl, an Austrian psychiatrist who survived the horrors of Nazi concentration camps during World War II. Through his painful experiences, he discovered a truth that changed psychology forever. The primary purpose of life is not happiness or success, it is meaning. That is very important idea, that the primary purpose of life is not happiness or success, it is meaning. The first key idea of this book is life always has meaning. Frankl explains that life never loses its meaning, no matter how difficult the situation becomes. Even in the camps where people lost their families, freedom, and even dignity, those who had a reason to live were more likely to survive. Meaning can be found in three simple ways: through meaningful work, through love and relationships, and through the courage to face suffering. The second key idea of this book is freedom to choose your attitude. One of the most powerful lessons from this book is this: everything can be taken from a person except the freedom to choose their attitude. I repeat, everything can be taken from a person except the freedom to choose their attitude. Even in extreme conditions, Frankl realized that he could still decide how to respond. He could choose hope instead of despair, strength instead of weakness. This teaches us that we may not control our circumstances, but we always control our reactions. The third key idea of this book is suffering can be meaningful. Frankl doesn't glorify suffering, but he gives it a deeper meaning. He says that when suffering can't be avoided, it can be transformed. When a person faces pain with courage, patience, and dignity, suffering becomes a source of growth. It shapes character and builds inner strength. The fourth key idea of this book is about love that gives life a purpose. In the darkest moment of his life, Frankl found comfort in thinking about his wife. Even when he didn't know if she was alive, her memory gave him strength. He realized a powerful truth, and that is, love is the highest purpose of human life. I repeat, love is the highest purpose of human life. Even in suffering, love keeps the soul alive. The fifth key idea of this book is responsibility towards life. Frankl changes the way we think about life by saying, don't ask, what do I want from life? Instead, ask, what does life expect from me? This idea makes us responsible for our actions and choices. It pushes us to find purpose even in the most difficult times. The sixth key idea of this book is inner strength is greater than circumstances. In the camps, Frankl observed something surprising. Some people remained kind, hopeful, and strong even when everything was taken from them. This shows that human beings have a deep inner strength. Your situation doesn't define you, but your decisions do. The seventh key idea of this book is logotherapy, the therapy of meaning. Frankl introduced a psychological approach called logotherapy, which focuses on finding meaning in life. According to this idea, humans are not driven only by pleasure or power. They are driven by the desire to find purpose. Once a person discovers meaning, they can endure almost any hardship. Final insight from this book is Frankl shares a powerful truth, and that is he who has a why to live. Again, I repeat, he who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. Again, he who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. This means that when your life has purpose, no struggle can completely break you. This is a very important idea. So, to cut a long story short, we can say that when life becomes difficult, do not lose hope. Instead of asking, why is this happening? Ask, what can I learn from this? Because every moment of life carries meaning, every struggle carries a lesson, and every person has a purpose waiting to be discovered. So find your meaning and then you will find your strength. If you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you very much for listening.